Fine. So let's continue with the questions which we have discussed yesterday. I think we have left with around 8 to 9 questions from 2023 question paper. So we will be finishing those question paper of 2023. Then we will be discussing the strategy for 2024 prelims. So let's move on to the question number 91. We have discussed. 92. I think 92 we have not discussed it, right? Yes. Question number 92 was not discussed yesterday. So with reference to India, consider the following pairs: action and the act under which it was covered. So this was a question of modern Indian history. So unauthorized wearing of police or military uniforms, the Official Secrets Act 1923. Knowingly misleading or otherwise interfering with the police officer or military officer when engaged in their duties, and the celebratory gunfire which can endanger the personal safety of others, the Arms Act 2019. तो अगर हम यहाँ देखेंगे थोड़ा सा कॉमन सेंस अगर इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो वी कैन फाइंड आउट आंसर इन एग्जाम. जस्ट इफ यू बी अलर्ट और या क्या कहेंगे कि इफ यू कीप योर टेम्परामेंट then you can find out the answer, but I would suggest not to attend such type of questions if you are not very sure about it, if you have not studied about it. अब यहाँ पर हम देखेंगे कि unauthorized wearing of police or military uniforms, the Official Secrets Act 1923. I don't think so this would be correct. Knowingly misleading or otherwise interfering with the police officer or military officer when engaged in Evidence Act, ये भी शायद गलत है. Celebratory gunfire which can endanger the personal safety of others, the Arms Act, yes, हो सकता है. This third statement is correct. So, but I would suggest you not to attend such type of questions if you don't know anything about it. But anyways, आपको आने वाले UPSC prelims exam में you have to go and check it out. All these acts, what is Official Secrets Act, what is Indian Evidence Act, and what is Arms Amendment Act. ये तीनों एक्ट आपको देखना है और एक किससे रिलेटेड है आपको एक चेक करना है. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now let's move to the next question. Question number 93. Regions often mentioned in the news and reasons for being in news. So this question was easy for those people who were attending the newspaper classes regularly. उनके लिए ये बहुत आसान थे. North Kivu and Ituri, war between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Nagorno and Karabakh, insurgent in Mozambique, and Kherson and Zaporizhzhia, dispute between Israel and Lebanon. Sagar, have you attended this question?
Yes, sir. I know, sir. Lebanon and Georgia, Armenia and Azerbaijan के conflict है, sir.
Which one?
Armenia and Azerbaijan.
I'll read the the places of the news so that you will tell me. Kherson and Zaporizhzhia, they are in which region?
Ukraine, sir. Ukraine and Russia.
It is in Ukraine and Russia. So Kherson and Zaporizhzhia dispute between Israel and Lebanon. This is wrong, right? They have given a pair in which Kherson and Zaporizhzhia is being paired with dispute between Israel and Lebanon. So this statement, this pair is correct or wrong?
Wrong, sir.
It is wrong. Why wrong? Because Kherson is a disputed place between Russia and Ukraine. So since Sagar was reading the newspaper regularly, Russia और Ukraine के बीच में कौन से region के लिए dispute चल रहा है, he knew it. So third statement is wrong. What about Nagorno and Karabakh? Nagorno and Karabakh were in the news in the context of what, Sagar?
Azerbaijan, sir. Azerbaijan and Armenia.
Armenia. So this statement is also wrong because the second statement यहाँ पर होना चाहिए था. Second, the pair should have been here. And first is also wrong. All of you understood why none of the answer is correct here? Now this answer could be solved by Sagar only because he was reading newspaper regularly. Got it? Right? Anant, Nikita, Omkar, Sagar, why you need to read newspaper? Because whenever you come across any such type of the places which are the places of dispute between two countries, you need to make a note of it. So the answer of this question is none of the above pair is correctly matched, because Karabakh was a disputed region between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and Kherson was a disputed region between Russia and Ukraine. So this is wrong, and this is also wrong, and this is also wrong. So that is why अभी नॉर्थ क्यूबोर इटूरी जो है that was actually a insurgency in Mozambique, उससे related है. So none of the above pair is correct. That is the correct answer of this question. But यहाँ से after looking at this question, you come to know that those places which are in the news because of the conflicts, because of the civil war, or because of disputed region between two countries, और उसके वजह से अगर international level पे अगर कुछ war अगर हो रहा है, so that region you need to know. So whenever you come across any such regions in the newspaper, you have to make a note of it, and before prelims exam आपको उसको revision करना है. Clear? Anant, Omkar, have you attended this question, Anant and Omkar?
No, sir.
Yes, Anant and Omkar, have you attended this question?
No, sir.
No. Why? Because you were not reading newspaper regularly, but Sagar was attending my newspaper regularly, and that's why he could be able to solve this question. Let's move on to question number 92. Israel has established diplomatic relations with some Arab states. Recently newspaper में इससे related भी आया था, Arab and Arab countries and the Israel has established some diplomatic relations. Especially it has established diplomatic relations with the countries like UAE, other countries like Saudi Arabia, etc. Statement अगर देखेंगे, Israel has established diplomatic relations with some Arab countries. So what do you think? Statement सही होना चाहिए, गलत होना चाहिए? By looking at it, thumb rule follow करेंगे, common sense use करेंगे. Some का मतलब क्या होता है?
करेक्ट हो सकता है.
Right? Second statement, the Arab Peace Initiative was mediated by Saudi Arabia, signed by Israel and Arab League. So ये Arab Peace Initiative, it was in the news, newspaper में ये आया था. Do you remember that, Sagar? Was it there in the newspaper? Indian Express में आया था इसके बाद. Right? Yes, Sagar. Arab Peace Initiative was signed between which two countries? Any idea? Okay, anyways, is there any likely mistake in this statement? Second statement में कोई likely mistake होने के chances हैं या नहीं है? Nikita, what do you think? Will there be any likely mistake in this statement or no?
Sir, maybe countries.
Yes. So it was signed by Israel or Arab League. ये या तो Israel या Arab League के बीच में साइन हुआ या नहीं हुआ आपको 100% पता होना जरूरी है. लेकिन as I told you कि normally ये जो इस तरीके की जो information दिया जाता है वो क्या होता है? गलत होता है. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
So let's try. Let's check it out whether this is correct or wrong. What is the name? Arab Peace
Initiative.
Initiative, right? Can you see the Google or just is it visible to all of you? Website आपको दिखाई दे रही है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the Arab Peace Initiative, which was ratified at the summit of Arab leaders. Let me check it out. What signed between क्या है? Saudi Arabia. ठीक है. Question क्या है? The Arab Peace Initiative mediated by Saudi Arabia and was signed by Israel and Arab League. Mediated by Saudi Arabia, that is true. Arab Peace Initiative, also known as Saudi Initiative, is a 10-sentence proposal for end Arab-Israel conflict, which was endorsed by Arab League. So the second statement is correct or wrong? I think second statement is also correct, right? Sagar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so both the statements are correct here. तो क्या आंसर आना चाहिए? What should be the answer of this question? That both statement 1 and second statements are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. So this should be the answer of this question. ठीक है? Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 95. Again, match the pair. This time they have asked question on, they have asked questions on the sports category. This question must have been asked because these awards have been declared recently by the government. Major Dhyanchand Award, Khel Ratna Award for most spectacular and outstanding performance by a sports person over period of last 4 years. So is it given for the performance for the over last 4 year or not? That's what you need to know. Arjuna Award for the lifetime achievement by a sports person. This is correct. Dronacharya Award for coaches. This is also correct. To honor the eminent coaches who have successfully trained sports person. Rashtriya Khel Protsahan Puraskar, to recognize the contribution made by sports person even after their retirement. I think 2, 3, 4 is correct. I'm not sure about the first one, whether it is for the last 4 years or it is someone else. So ये थोड़ा सा check. Answer could be either all 3, only 3 or all 4 हो सकता है. So let's check it out. ध्यानचंद खेल रत्न अवार्ड ये कितने साल के परफॉर्मेंस के लिए दिया जाता है? That's why we'll check it out. Google is visible to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is awarded annually. Can you see here? The Khel Ratna Award, officially known as Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratna Award, is the highest sporting honor. It is awarded annually, not 4 years. तो यहाँ पर क्या लिखा हुआ है? That for the most spectacular and outstanding performance by the sports person over a period of last 4 years. Annually दिया जाता है, but whether it is performance for the last 4 year या नहीं, वो थोड़ा सा check करते हैं. Let's check it out. It's given annually, but is it for the performance of last 4 year or not? वो थोड़ा सा हम check करेंगे. Yes, spectacular and most outstanding performance in the field of sports over a period of 4 years. So answer is all 4 are correct answer, right? Got it? तो इस तरीके के जो अवार्ड न्यूज़पेपर में आते हैं वो आपको विकिपीडिया से जाकर चेक करना है. एज इट इज विकिपीडिया में जैसे स्टेटमेंट है वैसे ही पूछा जाता है इन द प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम. सो you need to know what to check in Wikipedia, you need to know what to check in Google, what to check it from official website, and what to check from ChatGPT. Clear? Question number 96. Consider the following statements in respect to the 44th Chess Olympiad. इस बार surprisingly UPSC has asked question for 2 or 3 questions from sports category. This is second such question. That consider the following statement in respect of 44th Chess Olympiad 2022. It was the first time that the Chess Olympiad was held in India. What do you think? क्या होना चाहिए? It could be correct or it could be wrong. Yes, sir.
Wrong, sir.
It is wrong. The official mascot was named Thambi. The trophy for winning team in the open section is the Vera Menchik Cup, and the trophy in the winning team in the women's section is Hamilton Russell Cup. So a very specific and factual question has been asked. So you can solve these questions only if you know the factual information. Otherwise, it's better to skip such type of questions if you don't know facts in the prelims exam. But anyway, sports category में पिछले 2-3 साल से क्वेश्चन पूछे जा रहे हैं. I expect that this trend will continue in the next year as well. अगर आपके पास में क्वेश्चन है तो you can read the sports page as well और वहां से कुछ factual information आपको देखना. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Check. Now next question number 97. Areas of conflict mentioned in news. देखिए, I think 4 to 5 questions were there in 2023 prelims exam with respect to the areas which were in the news because of the conflicts. So areas of conflict mentioned in the news: Donbas, Kachin, Tigray, मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ, like whenever I am reading the newspaper, I always say you need to check it out. You know, the you need to note down the names of the places which are in the news because of the context, right? So Donbas, Syria, Kachin, Ethiopia, Tigray, North Yemen. मुझे लगता है टिग्रे इज इन सीरिया. अगर आपने एक द टाइगर मूवी अगर देखी है तो उस मूवी में शायद उन्होंने ये दिखाया हुआ है that Tigray is located in Syria, and you can also check it out in Tigray is located in Ethiopia. Or okay, Kachin, ये उन्होंने पूछा हुआ, इवन आई डोंट नो कि ये क्या है, बट आपको क्या देखना है कि अगर ऐसा कोई प्लेस अगर न्यूज में है तो वो आपको उसकी लिस्ट बनाना है. ठीक है, मुझे लगता है इसमें कोई ना पेयर गलत है. टिग्रे इज नॉट इन नॉर्थ यमन.
Sir, first is also wrong, sir.
First is also wrong. Donbas, Syria is also wrong.
Yes, sir. It is in Ukraine, sir.
Donbas, I think it was in Ukraine, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Donbas is the region जहां पर इंडिया के मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स बहुत ज्यादा वहां पर गए थे, राइट सागर?
Yes, sir.
राइट. सो Donbas, Syria is wrong. Those who were reading the Russia-Ukraine war, और अगर आपने याद रखा होगा कि डोनबास से बहुत सारे इंडिया के मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स इंडिया में वापस आए थे. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज आल्सो, फर्स्ट पेयर इज रॉन्ग. टिग्रे इज आल्सो रॉन्ग. कचिन इथियोपिया, मुझे लगता है दैट इज आल्सो रॉन्ग बिकॉज़ टिग्रे इज इथियोपिया, तो ऑफ कोर्स कचिन में बी ऑफ नॉर्थ यमन, तो ये दोनों रॉन्ग होगा. सो नन इज करेक्टली मैच्ड. बट क्या पढ़ना है समझ में आ गया आपको? इज इट क्लियर? ओमकार, अनंत, निकिता?
Yes, sir.
So this is 2024 प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम की ये स्ट्रेटेजी है, या फिर हम कहेंगे कि 2024 एग्जाम के लिए हमें क्या देखना होगा, क्या फोकस करना होगा न्यूज़पेपर में, ये एक आइडिया आपको शायद आ रहा होगा. इज इट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन से उसी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है. इन रिसेंट इयर्स चाड, गिनिया, माली एंड सुदान caught the international attention for which one of the following reasons, which is common to all of them? Countries like Chad, Guinea, Mali and Sudan. All of you know in which continent these countries are located? Any idea? सागर, कौन से कॉन्टिनेंट में ये जो कंट्रीज लोकेटेड हैं?
Sir, Asia.
Are they located in Asia? Sudan, Chad,
Africa, sir. Africa.
Africa. Chad, Guinea, Mali, Sudan. They caught international attention. Africa has become more interesting continent for UPSC. पिछले 2 साल से लगातार अफ्रीका पे क्वेश्चन पूछे गए. आज के भी न्यूज़पेपर में अफ्रीका से रिलेटेड एक स्टेटमेंट आया हुआ है. I think Srishti has also shared one the news article with respect to that. India is demanding that African Union should also be taken into the G20 group of countries. So Africa has become more important for India strategically, and that is why many questions are being asked from Africa. तो अफ्रीका के जो कंट्रीज हैं, those which are in the news, उससे रिलेटेड ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. That discovery of rich deposits of rare earth elements, establishment of Chinese military bases, southward expansion of Sahara Desert, and successful coups. So why these countries were in the news? Any idea, Sagar? Sagar, am I audible to you? पढ़ा है आपने न्यूज़पेपर में कहीं या नहीं? नहीं पढ़ा है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. एग्जाम में अगर नहीं आ रहा है, no issue. Let's check it out. Yes, I think it is in the news because of the coup. Can you see here? Africa report, Chad, Guinea, Mali, Sudan. Can a coup be springboard? Has sparked a flurry for media attention and concern. The recent spate of coups in Chad, Guinea, Mali and Sudan. So the correct answer of this question is the successful coups. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
तो ऐसे अगर किसी कंट्री में इस तरीके का अगर कोई डिस्टर्बेंस होता है तो वो कंट्री का नाम आपको ध्यान में रखना। नेक्स्ट इज green hydrogen is expected to play a significant role in decarbonizing how many of the above industries? Green hydrogen. Two questions based on green hydrogen. Before prelims exam मैंने आपको बताया था कि green hydrogen आपको देखने के लिए कहा था। So green hydrogen कौन से plants में किया जा सकता है for decarbonization? Fertilizer plants, oil refineries, steel plants. What is the thumb rule for this? Such type of questions?
All of the above.
All of the above. So all of the above will be the answer of this question. Clear? Is it clear to you, Nikita? Why all of the above?
Application based, I think, sir.
Right. Application. So majority of the time 1, 2, 3 is the correct answer. Clear? Unless and until there is a very extreme statement. अब ये स्टेटमेंट वाइज में नहीं देखना, ऐसे ऑप्शन जो देते हैं ना, ऐसे में ये ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ द टाइम ये सही होता है। G20 was in the news continuously for last 1 year. Why it was in the news continuously for last 1 year, Nikita? क्यों न्यूज में है G20? Yes, Nikita. Why G20 is in the news for the last 1 year continuously? Every day there is a news related to G20 in Indian Express and many newspaper in India. Why?
Sir, I read about it, but unable to recall properly.
So you are not reading newspapers regularly, Nikita.
Sir, now
But even if you are reading, you are not reading the relevant part, और या फिर आपको ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि कौन सी चीजों पे फोकस करना है।
Yes, sir, that is the main issue.
Yes, Sagar, why the G20 is in the news for the last 1 year continuously?
Because sir, India got presidency of G20, sir.
Yes, India got presidency of G20, and for last 1 year there are continuously meetings are being held in India from the G20 group of countries. Right, निकिता, आपने पढ़ा है ये, ऐसे नहीं कि नहीं पढ़ा है, but आपको you are not able to you can connect it that कि मैं वही पूछ रहा हूँ, ये शायद आपको नहीं समझ में आया।
Yes, sir.
Right? So G20 was in the news because in the presidency of G20, और इस साल का G20 का समिट इंडिया में होने वाला है। So the G20 group was originally established as a platform for the finance ministers and central bank governors to discuss the international economic and financial issues. Second, digital public infrastructure is one of the India's G20 priority. Is it there or not? Newspaper में आ रहा
Yes, sir.
कौन से चीजों पे प्रायोरिटी देगा इन G20 मीटिंग? यस सागर।
Yes, sir. Correct, sir. It has.
करेक्ट। डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पे कोई क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था 2021 2022 प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम?
Yes, sir.
पूछा गया था। So what do you think? Both the statements are correct or first statement is wrong?
No, sir. Both correct, sir.
Both statements are correct. Fine. चलिए सागर, how many questions you have attempted this time?
74, sir.
74. And how many questions you got it correct?
Sir, 35.
Okay. And what about remaining questions?
Wrong, sir.
Okay. Fine. So did you check it out where you went wrong in the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है, चलिए. So, but majority of the questions this time जो पूछे गए थे, these questions have been asked from the newspaper, and these questions have been asked from the same areas which I can say. And thumb rule, majority of the times the thumb rule follows in the exam hall, which you should have checked it out. Anyways, any doubts for the जो क्वेश्चन पेपर हमने डिस्कस किया है? अगर आपको कुछ डाउट है तो आप पूछ सकते हो. From tomorrow onwards, I will be starting with the ecology environment की जो basic subject जो हमने before prelims exam जो हमने कट किया था वहीं से हम रेज्यूम करेंगे. We will resume the basics of environmental and ecology and ecosystem topic. And after ecology and ecosystem, probably I may start with Indian history, ancient and medieval and modern Indian history. Yes, Nikita, अगर आपको कुछ पूछना है तो आप पूछ सकते हो. निकिता, आनंद, ओमकार, सागर.
Yes, sir. Sir, basically people suggest to go through 10 years of previous year questions for prelims, but as you suggested, 4 to 5 years is better enough.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I go only 4 to 5 years? Is it?
And that is sufficient. 4 to 5 years is sufficient because the way the question was asked 10 years back was completely different than the question which is being asked in 2020. If you check it out, the question paper of 2030 and 2023, you will find a tremendous change in the area and the way the UPSC is asking the question. So, अगर आप 2013 का क्वेश्चन पेपर अगर आप देखेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, आप quite naturally you will try to read the books as per the trend in 2013. अगर आप पिछले 4-5 सालों को अगर हम पढ़ेंगे तो that will be so that you will not deviate yourself. तो पिछले 4-5 साल, max to max 5 years क्वेश्चन पेपर is sufficient. बट आपको जितने भी 5 साल में क्वेश्चन पेपर डिस्कस करेंगे उन सारे टॉपिक्स को आपको लिस्ट डाउन करना है, उन सारे टॉपिक्स को डिटेल में पढ़ना है. गॉट इट निकिता?
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Yes. Yes, Sagar, sorry, Omkar, if you want me to discuss 1 year plan, we will discuss tomorrow. So tomorrow हम एक काम करेंगे. Tomorrow I will be discussing the 1 year strategy. आने वाले एक साल भर में हम क्या करेंगे, like what will we doing for prelims, what will be doing for mains, and which subjects we will be studying and how we will be studying. That we will discuss in tomorrow's class. Fine, Omkar? Anant, any doubts?
No, sir.
Chale, so we'll stop it here now for the today. We'll continue tomorrow in the morning for the newspaper class as per our regular schedule.